Brandon looks like
Yeah, we're right.
Spielberg. Over
Spielberg.
there, dude.
Yeah.
Getting those cameras set up. You look like a young.
Coffee. I'm shaky.
We got
Nice. Same, brother. I had
all
two.
right, man. Let's
shaky
discuss
as
it, Brandon.
fuck,
Let's
dude.
discuss it. We got to get right into it because now I'm concerned about you. You said yesterday you had 3 cups of coffee, not much water. Today you've already. What's the time? Time, Captain?
Yeah, times 12.
Okay,
I
nice.
had 2 yesterday, and that was bad. I shouldn't have had 2. And then today I've just had 1. And I
Brother, I see a Red Bull locked
that'll
and
be
loaded.
for tonight.
Whoa.
That's
Locked
for
and loaded
tonight,
Red
dude.
Bull right there.
Hey, sugar-free.
Sugar
That's
free, yeah,
good.
dude. I'm healthy.
Well, those are the superior Red Bulls.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sugar-free is just better, dude. Diet
Yeah.
Coke.
I hate Diet Coke.
Okay, well, you can't agree on everything. I thought we were but what's happening? Why are you drinking? You're just Monster Energy, right?
No,
Rockstar?
I had 2 coffees today. I
Black?
slam coffee. One was black, and one was the pumpkin foam cold brew from
Dude,
Starbucks.
you're not gonna get hate from us. From
All
this
right,
crew?
cool. All right, cool.
From
I
this
don't know.
crew, dude?
I don't know.
Are you
I hang
P-
with a lot of
PSL?
crews.
You had a PSL.
PSL.
Dude, my gosh. Tis the season. I
It
didn't even
is
realize.
the season. Yeah, you can
I didn't even realize,
get them
dude.
now from Starbucks.
Yesterday was the first. It kind of felt like fall. Today, out there, it kind of feels
Today's
like fall.
folly. It's folly.
How about it, boys? You want to go to the pumpkin patch?
So down.
Yeah.
Brandon, how pissed would our girlfriends be if we got the boys together and went to the patch?
They'd be so
I think that's worse than
mad.
cheating.
If we picked out their pumpkins?
They'd be furious.
Imagine if our
That's-
girlfriends came home and we had pumpkins picked
Yeah.
out for them.
We took pictures too.
Yeah, of course.
We're always so anti-pictures, but
we-
we're like, we took 100.
Yeah. We
yeah,
took a
we
bunch.
wear
'cause
orange and black outfits.
we knew you guys would want to
Yeah.
see it. You know, we figured you'd
Yeah.
want to be there. So
That's
we took a
worse than
bunch of
cheating.
pictures. Oh my gosh, we take Captain to the pumpkin patch and leave our girlfriends at home.
Yeah.
That's good content. Honestly, that's
It
a good
w-
TV
Dude,
show.
I'm always down for a PP.
That I'm pitching a TV show right now. This might have to get beeped out because it's probably going to be gold. But I think we have a TV show where bros ditch their girlfriends and do the things with their
Yeah.
bros that they were going to do with the girls.
Yeah, me and Maddie went on the Swan boat today.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
We
you
went
would be on the swan boat. It would
we
be.
went
It
on
would,
the Swan
here's the
boat.
thing. We're pulling our weight. Even. We're talking about the pedal one, right?
We're gonna be flying on that thing.
Yeah. So so for the first time ever, we're not just going left in a circle
Yeah.
because I'm the only one pedaling.
Yeah, she's like
You know.
taking pictures.
And then it's all about nature.
It
You and I
is.
were just, dude, is that a sick catfish? Look at that cat. Duck,
Oh.
duck. We start chasing a goose.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun, you and I.
That'd be cool. And we'd be hauling ass.
We try to get the swan. We stay still enough to get the swans to
Befriend.
believe that
Yeah.
we're an actual swan, the mother swan.
We get them.
Okay, Captain, that's not the direction I was going. Well,
All right.
actually, hold on now. I got beef with swans. What's the plural of
Everyone
swans?
does.
Sween.
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 I got nice, dude. My dad. Maybe I should have beef with my father. He sent me in. We were at Six Flags by a fountain. There was a
Nice.
swan. He's like, "Yo, go put your hand out. It'll come up to you like it's got food." I walk right up to this thing, dude. It cocks its head back like a slingshot, pecks me right in the forearm. I was traumatized.
Yeah, they're angry.
Cried immediately.
The other day I was doing my little walk. I do a little early morning walk.
A strut, if you will.
A strut.
A saunter.
little ladybird leg strut.
Perhaps a sachet.
And I was walking down the trail and a snake hauled ass in front of me. I was like, awesome.
I don't think I've seen
Love
an
it.
Austin snake.
It was cool. A little brown snake. I was like, neato.
Brando, and I've made you look this up before. Put a pin in that. Keep it going. What is the bounty on rattlesnakes? Because, Captain, there is.
Yes.
We can make some money out
We
here.
touched on this last time.
Oh, did we?
We did.
Then
Or did we
forget-
do coyotes last
Coyotes.
Something about
Yeah,
you,
we
dude.
touched on-
I mean, something about you. The Florida boy, the mullet situation.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
look like you're ready to grab an animal.
Boys,
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. The snake, I was like, cool, awesome. Right in front of me, snake,
Yeah.
neat. Then a couple meters up, I was like, as the goose was walking around, I was like, I'm staying far away from that thing.
It's funny. Yeah.
I was like
that's funny.
way more afraid of that. Well, not
You
afraid,
should
but, like,
be.
weary.
You should. You.
I was weary of the
because
goose.
the snake has. The snake has an agenda. He's got a lot of things to do today.
Yeah.
The snake has a lot of
The
shit
snake
to
did
do.
not care about me.
Yeah, like the swan is just sitting in that lake waiting for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You know?
Like, he was in the middle of the path.
Yeah, if you don't have bread, they just torment you.
Yeah. He started making noise. He was in the middle of the path, so I kind of hung right,
That
went a
being
little off
said-
the path.
That
and
being said, I'm a duck guy. I like ducks.
ducks are awesome. They
Ducks
stay.
are
They
awesome.
stay in their own lane.
Me and my girlfriend, we agreed on woodland critters for our future baby nursery. I think that's a good.
That's
I think
fun.
that's a good one. And I wanted concentration on ducks. I wanted that to be this. I want the duck to be like the centerpiece. But you could argue a duck's not a woodland critter. That came up. But I think in a meadow there tends to be ponds.
The meadows usually near
Mhm.
woodland
Yeah,
areas.
right?
So it's
Well, I would say a meadow is woodland.
Yeah.
I say it's not too uncommon to find a pond in the meadow.
Yeah. Well, ducks just do whatever they want. They can go wherever they
That's
want.
the thing, dude. These boys all come from Canada.
They leave the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't got a passport.
They just go.
They just do whatever they want. Ducks are pretty. Dark-winged duck, was that before your time?
I don't know. Even if it was,
I mean, I think it
doesn't
was
sound
before.
like
I think it was
anything I'd be
before
into.
my time. Can we get a date on dark-winged duck? That
Yeah.
was
Also, a rattlesnake is 10 cents. That's the
No.
bounty.
That's not.
We
that
can get.
doesn't-
It's the most we can get to. It says the commissioner's court may set the bounty in an amount not to exceed 10 cents for each rattlesnake. We can get 50 cents for raccoon, skunk, possum, or
Raccoon.
similar animals. So I think we could get like 50 cents for a geese or a
Don't
swan.
you feel like if you pop a skunk, it emits?
Like a stink bug?
Yeah, like I feel like if we kill a skunk, it's like it's spraying everything.
Well, they are like people shit their pants when they die, so it makes sense that a skunk would stink when it dies.
I forget how much you know about animals, dude.
And that's
Yeah,
not
I'm a
worth.
zoologist.
That's
Yeah.
not worth the 50
Yeah.
cents at all.
But it's a very funny video to
But
kill
what
a
about-
rattlesnake and bring it into to City Hall.
Yeah, to City Hall.
and get a dime. yeah. No, child, leave it out front. Leave it for the night, guy.
What the hell is this?
We get $5 if we kill a panther.
$5?
$5?
Fight a panther.
That's them trying to decrease our population.
Yeah.
They're like,
First of all, it's not that much of a threat if you're only paying me.
you hardly see them. You hardly see
I've
panther.
never seen a panther.
Yeah,
They're the hardest thing
exactly.
to hunt.
You-
Panther's mountain lion, right?
Essentially, yeah.
They're the hardest to hunt.
Yeah.
You need dogs. Like, they're very hard to find and track.
It's hard to. Yeah, they don't want to be seen. That's
Do
crazy.
we have a panther problem in Austin?
I'm trying to see.
Hold
where
on, go through because raccoons. I mean, you and I, we can go out and get 12 of them tonight.
I can go find a raccoon right now.
Yeah,
Give me
easy.
30
easy.
minutes.
I feel like you have a pet raccoon.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I gotta run
$6.
home real quick. Yeah.
You get $6 if we got 12 raccoons.
Do we max out?
No, we can get as many as we want.
Dude,
That
my-
would be sick.
Raccoons
Just
are kind of chill.
My
I'd feel
girlfriend loves
bad.
raccoons. She's
Yeah.
gonna hate this talk. All the nice
Yeah.
things I've said about her on this pod are gonna get canceled
Yeah.
out by me saying I want.
What about skunks? Let's just catch skunks. They stink though.
Yeah, but then we're gonna
I'm-
be
I'm
like,
like,
all
I'm
right, where's our
terrified.
50 cent? And there's gonna be like green stink lines coming off
Yeah.
of us.
That's
And we're
fair.
like,
Yeah.
I'm back on board for the Panthers. We could kill wolves.
I thought
coyotes,
they were
panthers,
protected.
and
I thought
bobcats.
panthers are at least in Florida. They're like crazy protected.
What do they say in per raccoon?
50 cents per raccoon.
Fuck, who's setting these prices?
I don't know. This is section.
Yeah, these are like
8-2.
Red Dead Redemption prices.
What about boar? Do you get or can you just kill them?
You
there's
can just kill them, yeah.
Dude, they're right outside my house. Me
Really?
and my girlfriend went on a walk, so like slightly down the street on a path.
Mm-hmm.
We must have walked half a mile. I saw something pop out, and then out of nowhere, 12 little pigs pop out, and then exactly. If I had something to pop them with,
You mean $6 just popped out?
Yeah.
but from afar, dude, there was the mama pig that looked like a freaking heifer, dude.
Yeah.
Huge.
They'll tear your shit up.
Oh
They'll
my gosh,
fucking-
my girlfriend's getting close, taking pictures. I'm like, I've seen these videos. You're not my lady.
That too. But if you got a little garden, say goodbye.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your little garden.
Yeah.
It's gone. Yeah, they hate gardens.
Do you think too? Maybe I'm having the thought. Maybe these prices were set back in the day and never changed.
Because
Because $5 was like a fuck ton
Yeah,
back
can we
in
just
the day.
bring this issue to the polls?
Yeah, there's definitely people being like, well, all right, my rent's due. I gotta go get a panther.
I
I gotta go get a panther.
Go get a panther. I don't know. I bet you used to pay in copper shillings.
It does say that this was put in effect in 1989, so that's still not.
Hey, that's
long
still
enough to go.
pretty- yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
that's $6 was. Yeah, it's not worth 50 cents.
So, Greg Abbott has the power to change this. And as a man in a wheelchair, what's his biggest threat? A vulture?
A vulture, probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what if we just start killing vultures and bring them to Greg and be like, how much? We just got to get what he feels threatened by.
Yeah, you think he doesn't? The rattlesnakes are so low because they don't have legs, so it reminds him of
Well, if
himself.
it bites him on the leg, it's not gonna feel it. It's not gonna do anything.
He's also he's
regains
on
feeling in his
wheels.
legs.
yeah,
He's on wheels.
I can walk
You
again.
just take off, run him over.
you probably can't get away from skunk smell.
Skunks.
that
yeah,
fast.
he probably added that addendum.
A skunk sprays him, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Maybe
and he
like,
has to like roll away.
Right. Oh, probably groundhogs because it's like a cow. If he rolls over it, he'll bust a wheel.
Yeah, I imagine moles. He probably doesn't. The
Yeah,
holes mess up his
yeah,
wheels.
yeah, that's
he probably
exact-
doesn't have good shocks on that thing.
No. Well, I mean, he's a wealthy man. Have you seen the governor's mansion?
No.
It's like smack dab in like downtown.
I think so. I think I saw a video about it being
Yeah,
haunted.
It's, I don't know. I doubt he lives there. Why would you, if you were like a guy that like a lot of people hate, why would you tell him where you lived? Like Trump did not stay at the White House. There's
You
no
don't think
way.
so?
No fucking way.
I think
No
he
way.
stayed at the White House.
Dude, he's got a Trump hotel right
He
down
does
the street.
have a Trump hotel. Also, he's his own like little play place in Florida.
Yeah.
He could just be there forever.
Mar-Lago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just go to Mar-Lago? What is it?
You could,
A
it's
golf
like
course?
it's a like a kind of shitty country club.
Really shitty.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's really tiny.
Oh, really?
It's not big and grand.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's like his chill place.
And it's in Florida?
Yeah, I mean it's South Florida, so everything down there's like nice and fancy.
And that's become like MAGA land too down there. That's all.
Yeah.
They're all into that.
They love it.
I mean, God bless them. You know, those are God-fearing Americans.
Those
down
are
there.
God-fearing Americans.
And they just like their boats, and they like the sun, the leathery skin.
They love their boats. They love their country clubs.
We have a great Brandon. I have a good to a saga that has happened on this podcast. I think we talked about it once, but it's come full circle here. So I'm gonna just to keep you in the loop, or just to bring you up to date here. I met a guy, Connor the Controller Matthews. All right, he's in the UFC. If we can pull him up, maybe we can get his stats. He's in the UFC. Brand new. He got signed last year. I met him at a comedy show.
Nice.
That was like Black Rifle sponsored. So like there was just a bunch of SEALs, UFC fighters. This guy happens to be both. Not a SEAL. He was a
What's
Green
his name
Beret.
again?
Connor Matthews. He Connor the Operator Matthews to you guys. But I call
It's
him.
actually the controller is his name.
The operator.
We have to, and this is gonna shit. I got it wrong. God damn
And I
it!
just
Because
come beat your ass.
This is the thing. Connor the Controller Matthews. God damn it. He's a controller. Operators. Fuck. Okay. So I met him, right? And I was so stoked. I've always wanted to meet a UFC fighter because I'm like, yo, this guy, this is my end.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like.
He'd get signed.
I've always wanted, no, not to fight, but I've
Oh.
always wanted to be on the walkout.
Yeah.
Maybe I got a towel over my shoulder. Maybe
Cool.
I'm like punching him a little, you know,
Yeah.
just getting him hyped up, slapping him. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to be in a corner.
Nice.
And I met this guy, and he watched my set. He's like, dude, you're so funny. What's your Instagram? And I'm like, oh, no fucking way. I see the
Nice.
cauliflower. I'm staring the cauliflower ear right in the eye.
Yeah.
And
They love it when you do that.
Yeah, they love that. So he adds me, and we're going back and forth on social media about stuff, like talking a little bit. It's cool. Then he's got his first debut fight in the UFC. And I message him, and I'm like, dude, I even drop his opponent's name. I'm like, you're going to beat the fuck out of this guy. Like, knock him out. Like, this is your fight. Like, you're the dog. And he's like, hell yeah, man, thanks. And then just round 2 knockout. Connor Matthews' head bounces off the
No.
off of that. And I'm just like, because now I was like, well, I burned that. Anytime we don't have each other's number yet, we have to communicate via DMs. Every
Yeah.
time he's going to see that, know he lost, and then know that I know he lost. And it's a whole thing. But then I posted a comedy clip the other day, and he hit me with a laughing emoji. So I think we're
Let's
back.
go.
I think we're back. I think
Back.
that's big. So I just wanted to.
You gotta pick one you know he's gonna win to walk out with.
I don't know. Do we have a record?
He's 7-2. He's lost his last 2 fights.
Not bad. Well, last 2.
Yeah, he got the one you said, and then his last fight he got TKO'd in the 3rd round.
Fuck. All right. Well, that's not great.
Third round's not horrible.
3rd round's not horrible. 7-2 is good.
7-2 is good.
Or maybe you're just thinking of that fight and you have the round because he lost his last fight by TKO 22 seconds into the 3rd round, and then he
Yeah.
didn't lose. The last time he lost was in August of 2022,
Yes, that is what I'm thinking of.
and that was in the Contender Series.
It wasn't the 2nd round. It was immediately in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I can't find anything on when his next fight is, but I mean, based off time, like
He's the man.
he should be fighting
I
soon.
stand.
He
I
hasn't
stand
fought
by him
since last
regardless.
March.
I stand by him regardless. And God, I've always just wanted to be friends with a fighter.
It's your bro, yeah.
I mean, and you know, we go out together. I could talk shit to anybody I want.
You can get into fights.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get him to
Yeah.
fucking swing on someone.
Yeah.
That's great.
Anytime I'm with like a buddy that does MMA, I'm like, I'm the
Yeah.
king. I'm the king right now. It's like the equivalent of having a gun in your waistband. You're like, I can do
exactly.
anything.
That is very good. That's a great way to put
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you are armed.
Yeah, with
And
your
legged.
buddy.
You see these kicks?
Yeah.
This guy's fully legged.
Yeah, you're talking shit to someone, you're like, hey.
Yeah. What would be like? It's like you want a friend with a boat,
Yeah.
You want a fighter friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for like a famous friend. I don't really give a shit. I want
Really?
like well,
Not a friend, but a follow means a lot. A follow means a lot.
I guess you would want like one. I want a friend that can get me. I want like a powerful friend in Austin,
Mhm.
where it's like I see something. I see like an event at the Moody Center I want, and it's just like, yo, can I get 2 tickets?
Well, like, powerful is strong. Like, that you got to go to service for that.
So-
Befriend some bartenders. Befriend some workers. They'll get you in, dude.
Explain.
I got.
Inside the
Yeah, I got
stadium?
2 friends that are like bartenders. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you see Chris Brown.
yeah.
I'm like, yes, I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, I've been quite frequently as of recent because I went to PBR bull riding.
Whoa.
Austin has a team. There's like teams now.
I would assume, yeah.
Austin Gamblers. We got shit pumped by the Texas Rattlers, which is a rivalry. That's a Dallas team.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we didn't do good.
Yeah.
The team from New York was all Calibros, Mexican. What is a Mexican ranchero? Maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps Conquistador.
Conquistador.
What's a Conquistador?
Conquistador is Spanish.
Yeah, but what is
Spain.
it? Are they sailors?
I think there's conquerors.
Conquistador. It's got a good.
They're conquista.
that
Yeah,
should be
conqueror from the 1600 in Mexico and Peru.
Mexico and Peru. Well, you said Spain.
Yeah, but
They're from they're
Mexicans are-
Spanish and Portuguese soldiers sent over to conquer
Yeah.
Central America.
Portuguese, man. Portuguese is different than Spanish, huh? Not the same language.
Portuguese.
But Portugal's not a Latinan. They're not
No.
Latino.
Latinx.
No, they're the OG slavers though. They started the East Atlantic
So
slave
that's what's
trade.
great. So Portugal, not Spanish,
Not Spanish.
No.
but
Brazil.
but Brazil speaks Portuguese,
Yeah, they're Portuguese.
and they're Latino.
No, they're Portuguese.
Brazilians?
Yeah.
The Brazilian.
Yeah, they're Brazilian, but they're
Latin
gonna-
America is not South America. Latin America is Mexico and the region before there's that little thin line that connects down to South
Central
America.
Central America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so once you get down into there is when it stops being Latin America, I believe.
And then it's Hispanic.
And then it's just you're South American. So then
Sounds
there's
like
like
a difference between
Portuguese.
Colombia.
Is there a difference between Hispanic and Latin?
I don't know.
And Chicano?
That's a good question. Let me look.
I feel like there is.
I should know this.
Why?
Okay,
Why
Hispanic
should you know
refers to
this?
a
I should know this
person.
because
You're white.
yeah, but all my
So-
Latina princesses.
Hispanic refers to a person with the ancestry from a country whose primary language is Spanish. Latino is a variation referred to a person from origins anywhere in Latin America, Mexico, South, and Central America. Okay, so South America is Latin America.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
But
know what's going on
I don't think
anymore.
Brazilians would be happy if you walk up and you're like Latino.
Yeah, well, listen, I played a lot of Risk back in the day.
Nice.
You familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Board game, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty regionally sound. I will say that. Played a lot of Risk, dude. Always people sleep on Australia. You got to take Australia quick. You want that lower corner, dude.
Wow.
Were you a board game guy?
I
Video
liked
games?
Uno.
Uno.
Uno. Sorry.
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 Is the one that you slap right in the middle.
Yeah. You fucking.
Yeah.
You break it. You end up with someone on
Candyland,
a break.
dude. I played Candyland.
come on.
That game sucks.
I'm like, this is Dungeons and Dragons for fucking toddlers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking the other day. I really hope I was nobody's first kiss.
Really?
I don't know if I don't think I was, but I really hope I wasn't.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I'm just I mean, you want your first kiss to be like, I don't know.
You don't think you're special?
I don't think I'm special.
Dude, you gotta fucking think of yourself higher.
I don't think I was anybody's first kiss. I'll tell you, I was a horrible prom date.
Really?
Oh my gosh, dude. The girl that went to prom with me senior year,
Bitch.
no, sweet lady, very nice lady. She was like a cheerleader at Utah after high school.
Nice.
And we like barely talked. Dude, the way I asked her, I got I got a peanut can.
Nice.
Planters peanuts.
She's like, I'm allergic
Mixed-
to peanuts.
Planters mixed nuts.
Nice.
I emptied out the nuts.
and nut on you at prom.
Barely, by the way. I didn't clean this thing out. There was like nut dust all in this
I
can.
hate it when there's nut dust.
Then I
all
go
over.
in my backyard and I pick flower heads, like just nice flower heads from the backyard, throw them in the can, and then I write a note. I would go nuts if you went to prom.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I I did it the day before, so I like canned it up, put it aside. The morning of, I like opened it up, and it just smelled like a nutty disaster, and all the flowers were just so fucking dead.
That sounds like a witch's cauldron. There's like nut dust and like flowers.
Yeah, it was like a crack poopery, if you will. It was just bad. And so I
said yes.
Yeah, dude.
That means you had a little swag, dude.
It was like a homeless chutney.
Yeah.
As I would describe it. But
Yeah.
my buddy, one of my buddies had a class with her, and I was like, yo, can you just go in 5 minutes early and put this on her desk? And he's like, yeah, and he put it on her desk, and then she texted me, I would love to go to prom with you.
Whoa.
We never spoke in person. And then she texted me like the color that she wants, because the chick chooses the color.
I guess so. Nah, man. I fucking choose color.
Well, if you're a gentleman, the girl chooses the color, and I wish I wasn't, because she chose watermelon, which is hot pink. It's hot pink.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, so I went white pinstripe suit, just with just a pink tie. It was actually kind of sick.
Pinstripe needs to come back.
Where'd it go?
I saw a guy at the restaurant with like an old timey pinstripe suit, like a younger guy, the other day, and I was like,
Sick.
It was actually so fun. I made up this whole thing. He was sitting there with a pinstripe suit, and it was clearly his dad across from him, and his dad is dressed normal. I'm like, how funny is that you're like, you haven't seen your dad in a while. Your dad's like, hey, let's get lunch. We'll see how you're doing. And you're doing really bad, but you want to seem like you're doing really good. So you get a pinstripe suit. You're like, yeah, the business is going well.
It's got the long tails.
Yeah.
And he just has a cane. He's like, sit down, father.
Yeah, the bank is doing quite well, father. All of my arrangements are...
Surely you've heard of the new note I've established.
Yeah. He's living in a car.
He's like, son, I know that mustache is fake. It's falling off.
He's at Goodwill. He's like, this is the only suit you have? Are you fucking kidding me?
Why the fuck are you wearing a monocle?
Yeah. Yes, father.
Father, yeah.
I suggest trying the chimichanga. It's quite decadent. Reservations for Chewy's on a Wednesday at 12.
Can we please have 2 palomas with the tahini rim? Hold the lime.
Reservations for 2 on a Wednesday are quite hard to get.
Oh, yes, here at Barbarella's on 6th.
Yeah, Barbarella's. I took my father to Tuesdays at Barbarella's.
Hey, nice riff. Pleasure riffing with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure
That's what I
riffing
do.
with you, Cap. Oh, man. Have you guys, I think I asked this on every podcast since it's been open, but have you guys been to the new Irish pub?
No.
Dead Rabbit.
I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, it's big. Hinchcliffe, Tony Hinchcliffe. I should show some respect. He posted it on Instagram. Excuse me. He talked about it on Kill Tony.
So it's probably swarmed with like psychos
now
right
I don't
now.
know. Now I don't know. But I took my girlfriend and her mother there, and we had fish and chips. Well, that's what I ordered. And a nice whiskey drink. I felt like I had to get a whiskey drink.
Of course, duh.
Yeah. But I also wanted to get like a cocktail because it was that kind of. So when I went to New York before my last deployment, went to Manhattan, met up with some friends from high school that lived there, and they're like, yo, find whatever bars you want to go to and we'll take you. And I found this place called the Dead Rabbit.
Nice.
It's just an old Irish pub, and that's what this is, the same one, same owners. So I feel like they're following it. But they got sawdust on the ground. That's like an old Irish thing.
Yeah.
And just like nice, it's just pictures. The wall's just covered with pictures.
Nice.
I love. It's a great place.
It's not a great place.
$19 for a shepherd's pie, though. It's a little steep.
It's really steep.
Talking meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit much.
Not even a real shepherd's pie.
No. Are you Irish?
No, not at all.
Scottish?
I don't think so.
English? You're not nothing in the kingdom, huh?
I don't think I'm in part of the kingdom.
That's okay. What are you?
But my dad's like super Native American.
Is that
it's
right?
Kind of funny.
Is that
it's
right?
Like, he's John Red. He looks like John Redcorn.
Well, you kind of look like you got a little Tonto in you.
Do I?
Yeah, for sure.
The way of my people.
Yes. How?
The way of my people is the way of life.
What made the red man red?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Is that a joke? Is that a street joke?
I don't know. It's a song from the original Peter Pan.
I thought it was
that the Indians sing. What made the red man? It's kind of racist, and now that I'm realizing it.
Yeah, most things are.
Yeah, but see, when they changed the Redskins, and I know this is your cause. Nobody asked me how I felt about it.
Yeah.
I don't know
How
if
do you
you've
feel about it?
seen my face.
How do you feel
but
about
it's
it?
not white. It's red. And no, I feel yeah. It needed to go.
You think it needed to go?
No, what the hell? Nah, yeah, it needed to go. Yeah, that's a straight up. I'm kidding, by the way. I was
This
unoffended.
is your platform.
No, yeah.
Speak your truth.
That one was rough. The Indians should have just changed to the Native Americans.
What did they do with
I
them?
thought. The Indians became the Guardians. The Indians had a wild. Are we screens up?
No.
No, it's
Their
on.
yeah,
I don't
their
have that laptop,
their
sorry.
logo.
Yeah, you're good. The
Their like little guy, the mascot.
that one was tough.
It was
Chief
pretty
Wahoo.
bizarre. Yeah, it's pretty
Chief
bizarre.
Wahoo was tough.
Yeah,
Redskins is a slur. How can it
Yeah.
not be?
that makes sense. I'm really glad they didn't do it. FSU would have been like weird. I was like, oh, come on. It's the whole thing.
FSU though, the Seminoles fuck with that.
Well, yeah, because they do like bring out like an
Yeah.
actual Seminole, and he rides around on a horse for a little bit and throws the thing.
But they
So there's nothing.
there's a good relationship with the I read about this. Like the actual tribe and the football team have a great relationship, and like
yeah, they love it.
yeah, I think the football program gives them money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they love that stuff.
They love that. And then the Chiefs, I think they're coming for the Chiefs. It's like, what's wrong with that?
The Chiefs is normal.
Yeah, first of all, you could just say
Chiefs is
change it to
chill.
the Navy. That's a Navy rank. Just say that. Say fine.
I think Chiefs is fine.
And
It's
now
not.
they're just a Navy team. They're just the warships. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I was kind of the only one that I was like, okay, really, it was Uncle Ben. I was like, don't take Uncle Ben off the road.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, that was just a black dude.
He was
on rice.
revered. He was revered.
Yeah,
That rice got me through the military.
of course.
Uncle Ben the chicken?
Also, Uncle Ben invented that. That's Uncle Ben's recipe.
Is this real?
I'd assume.
You said it with such conviction.
Thank
I
you.
believe like it was a little slavey though. Is that what they were saying?
I don't think it's just a Southern dude's rice.
I take homage. I don't know if I use that word right. I say it a lot, but I don't like.
I can see how Jemima could be a little slavey.
This is where I was getting at. How Aunt Jemima?
I would say Aunt Jemima was more slavey than Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben was just like a dude that was on rice.
I
Yo,
guess Aunt.
it's gonna piss you off. Why?
Go.
It's because that they said it's perpetuating a racial stereotype that back in the 1940s, instead of referring to black people as Miss and Mister, they would refer to them as Aunt and Uncle to show less respect.
That's what a
well,
odd
that
thing.
actually doesn't piss me.
I feel like that's just so weird. Like I don't know, because right after that now, like for years, Aunt Uncle is like a super endearing term.
Unk.
Yeah.
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 Well, that was like a
When you
thing
reach
back
unk
then.
status?
Was, I
yeah,
guess,
yeah. I'm trying to be
dude.
unk.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was part of
That's
history.
so weird to be like, yeah, I hate this person. Let me call them my uncle. Let me. Well, I guess that makes sense for like if you have a creepy uncle.
Yeah, so like if you were introducing your house slave to your kids instead of saying, "Hey, this is Mr. Kunta Kinte. This is Uncle Kunta Kinte." Actually, I think Kunta Kinte was outside. I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, Uncle Ben was
Toby was
Uncle
what they
Ben was
called
just like just a guy on rice. You don't have to get rid of the guy. Maybe just change it to Ben
him.
Rice.
Just a guy on rice, dude. What's wrong with that?
They're just a bro on rice.
Just a brother,
They got rid of they Thanos snapped him.
dude.
Why couldn't they just
The
be like Ben
jambalaya
Rice?
recipe was great. I loved Uncle Ben's, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is it called now?
I don't even know.
It's called something stupid.
I don't even know.
It's like it's something stupid.
I was never buying it either. I was like, I'm acting like I bought
Oh,
it.
dude, I bought it all tonight.
It's called Ben's Original.
Oh, there we go.
B.O.
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 Ew.
That's what they went with?
Ew.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Because that rice will stink up your microwave. I will tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't buy it. I'm the white rice guy.
You're a white rice guy. You got a
White
rice
rice.
maker?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude, that's how you get it nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I suggest that. I suggest doing that. Sticky rice, jasmine rice, you name it.
I've been eating out a lot. Hardly ever cook food.
Yeah, I don't. I used to. I used to be a grill guy. I used to grill every single night.
Whoa.
I used to have a little charcoal, dude. Put it in
Yeah.
the back. I would spark it up. What I would do is I lived in a black neighborhood. And we
Nice.
had a beautiful butcher shop, dude. I was the only white man that would go in there. They knew
Nice.
me by name. What's up, Whitey? But no,
Yeah.
I would go in there. I'd buy my dog smoked bones.
What's up, Uncle? Let me
Yeah.
get 2
Yeah,
pounds.
auntie. But I would buy my dog like smoked bones there, and I would just
Oh,
get a
smoky
bag
bone.
of chicken breast, bag of pork chops, and then I would marinate them, and then whatever I'd want that night, grab a chop, grab a
That sounds
breast,
delicious.
slap it on the charcoal grill, super savory, super tender. Make a little white rice in the rice maker, and that was my meal. And then a little veggie. I'd do a little veggie action,
Little
like in
veg.
the put a little veg in the oven,
Little veg.
little veg. You don't want to steam fry veggies. I heard that takes away a lot of the nutrients. I don't know.
You don't want to steam veggies?
No, excuse me. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to fry them.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's when they taste the best.
I mean, you
With the
saute a
oil,
couple onions. You
oil
have
and
to.
the salt, dude.
You have to. You have to saute the onions.
Onions and mushrooms sauteed. Fuck.
So yummy.
My mom makes a good onion mushroom saute.
Really?
Throw a little bell pepper in there.
I've been steaming a mushroom.
You steam a shroom?
I like the way they taste. It makes them all juicy and stuff.
Yeah.
I think mushrooms are so yummy.
Dude, did you ever see that weird clip on Joe Rogan where he had that mushroom expert?
And he gets all weird.
Dude, he asks him about portobello.
Yeah, and he's
And
he
was like,
freaks out.
He was like, so what are the negative sides of portobellos? He's like, this is an explosive question about a very sensitive topic, and it puts my life at risk, so I refuse the right to answer that question. And then Joe's like, whoa, really? And
Who's
the
that
guy just
explosive
stares
to?
at him.
Is there a
Yeah.
big mushroom community?
Well, that makes me think, my takeaway from that was that, like, if you don't cook portobellos right or something, they can kill you, and they're so commonly sold that if he sells out the industry, big portobello's coming for him.
Really?
That's what it made me think.
Yeah, but you don't see that many people dying from portobello mushrooms.
But they can't. Maybe it's like maybe they know the root. Maybe like people are dying from something crazy and they don't know what it is. But these
Yeah.
scientists are like, we know it's portobello. Don't say shit. But how many people? I've never bought a portobello. Is that the big one or is that
it's the big yummy
No,
one.
that's the shiitake.
Portobello's big yummy one.
Which they like.
Or it might not be the
I think
big yummy.
shiitake is the huge.
It might be the
one.
medium
You
size.
should probably
I think
just
it's
stay
medium
away
size.
from the things, right? Mushrooms are
I
kind of.
like them.
I like a mushroom. I like a mushroom sautéed.
I like so many mushrooms. Pizza.
It's fungus though. It's a weird
Yeah, I'll eat
thing.
fungus. It's yummy fungus.
And then like you could just get one that makes you trip.
yeah, those are yummy too.
They're not yummy.
I'll eat them.
Yeah, but they're not good.
Listen, if mushrooms is what kills me,
I'm off
gonna,
the stuff.
I'm gonna die happy.
I'm off shrooms.
Did that make you get off mushrooms?
No,
Oh.
I'm off magic mushrooms.
Oh, you're off Matt. Why? Bad experience?
Dude, I just got to the point where every single time I would trip, and I was like doing it kind of often,
Mm-hmm.
where it was just like, I would always end up having thoughts, not like dark thoughts, but
Oh,
like
no.
thoughts like, dude, you're not funny. Why did you ever leave the military? You had such a great career. You're never going to, like, why? You're so stupid. Like, dumb, like those kind
Yeah.
of thoughts. So I stay away from the stuff.
You gotta get out of that
Yeah,
headspace.
negative. I mean, it's not, I don't live in that headspace. I guess
Yeah.
maybe it's bottled up. I don't know if the shrooms bring it out. I don't know what the shrooms do.
Interesting.
If I'm doing I have to be doing an activity.
You have to be. You can't fucking do them in your
This
room.
is the problem.
This is what people do. Yeah, people will be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I had nothing to do today in my house,
Yeah.
so I did."
No, I
mushrooms."
took some mushrooms and went snowboarding recently. That was
That's fun.
That was great.
I'll go on like a walk. I'll go swimming. I'll go do something.
Yeah.
Swimming is fun. I go to Barton.
Swimming's the best. Sorry, I got you. I got you with the yawn.
You got me with the yawn, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It'll
I didn't
happen.
even notice.
It'll happen. But swimming is good. I like going on the paddle boards and looking at the turtles.
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
looking at stuff.
If you just lay, I didn't hit the paddle board this summer. I guess it's not too late.
Being around people is fun. I'll like walk around downtown, and I'll be like, "It's so interesting."
That's what I don't like. That's where you're
Really?
losing, that's where you're losing me.
I love it.
Well, like 'cause in the snowboarding, you got to be around people, but it's great because everyone's got the goggles on. No one's like you're not
They're
talking
fake.
to
They're not
strangers.
real people.
They're not real people. They're bots.
Yeah.
Disneyland's kind of similar when everyone's got like
I
the.
loved being at Disneyland
Yeah.
on mushrooms.
I
or
wouldn't be
Disney
able
World.
to. I wouldn't be able to do that again.
It was. I was talking to everybody that walked by me.
Did you see the video of the kid that clearly was on mushroom? No, I think he was on acid. He got out of the ride at It's a Small World.
Yeah,
You
and he
saw
was like,
this,
he was
Brandon.
like,
yeah,
Yeah, he
Was he naked?
tripping.
yeah. He ended up
Yeah.
being naked, and that just makes
that's
me.
like crazy.
Ooh,
No,
that gives me the chills.
I think
dude.
I was on like
You know that water's cold.
2 grams of mushrooms, maybe. I think I was on like 2 grams of mushrooms, and I was like talking to people. I was coherent. I got a big breakfast at Disney, and I barely ate it, but it was like
Mickey pancakes.
Mickey waffle.
Waffle. Excuse
And
me.
I was like, this is so funny. I'm like tearing them apart. I was like laughing. I was like, I'm tearing Mickey Mouse apart and eating them.
Pancake or waffle guy.
You know, this is my like
This is gonna
mushroom.
be
This is my mushroom
controversial.
guy moment. This is my mushroom guy moment right here. I'm not a big
refuse the right to answer that question.
I'm not a big sweet fan. I like it. If I do, I'm gonna have half of one. I like them both, but I'm gonna have a very tiny bit.
This is where our this is where we have different mindsets because
Mhm.
I don't view those as sweets. I mean, if you're getting like chocolate chips, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
You don't drench it in syrup.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not healthy for you.
Yeah. Not even from a health thing. I'm like, I can't believe I started my day with like a sugar cake.
What me and my girlfriend do is we go get breakfast every Sunday at the Red River Cafe. Shout out. You just got the Captain Dog plug.
Nice.
the
That place is cute. I used to live right next to it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Right by the university. You ever been in there?
Nah.
It's fantastic. It's an old diner. It's
fun.
great. It's actually not old, but it's like old school diner
looking.
setup, sort of thing. But we get brekkie, split a pancake. We never finish it, so it's not like gluttonous.
Yeah.
But it's like we'll split half a pancake.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what happened to the world where you bring out a regular sized pancake?
Yeah.
It's every pancake's the size
Kirby
of
Lane does the same thing. They bring out this big fuck me pancake.
every place.
It's like, this is insane.
Fuck me in the face pancake.
I'll be like, oh yeah, omelet and pancake sounds yummy. And then they bring out like a pizza sized pancake. And
Tell me what you think about this. I think as you ate, I think the pancake is the more sophisticated of the two.
For sure. Waffles.
It's a
Egga.
child.
Look at
It's-
the egga.
Yeah. It's a child. Brandon, what do you think?
I'm a pancake guy.
Pancakes
Yeah.
are
I used to be staunchly waffle,
really
but I transitioned.
harder to come by a waffle than it is pancake.
A
See
nice
pancake,
Belgian waffle at a restaurant. Don't
it's
pass
gonna
that up
run
next
you
time
about
you see
20
it.
bucks.
Well, not if it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think too, like you said, waffles are so unavailable compared to pancakes that you get like jaded to pancakes. You have so many that you have a waffle and you're like, nah, I'm a waffle guy, and it's like, nah, you're just taking pancakes for granted.
Yeah. You said, nah, fool. I'm a
Nah,
waffle
dog.
guy now, dog. Fuck what you talking about with that?
Waffle
Yeah,
game.
with that buttermilk, dog.
Hit me with a French toast though.
Ooh.
I would never
French
hit you
toast
with
is
one,
yummy.
but I would serve you
I'd
one
catch
for
and
sure.
eat it. That's what I would do.
Yeah, French toast is great. I don't like it when it tastes too eggy. There's got to be a
Yes.
balance.
It's gotta be right.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I don't
balance.
want it too
Vanilla.
sweet though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little cinnamony.
It's like, this is just a handheld omelet at this point. What you gave me.
Yeah,
I like a
delicious.
cinnamon one. I'm reflecting on a Belgian waffle I had recently at a
good.
brunch, but me and my girlfriend had a vicious fight as I was eating it. It was so good.
It ruined your
Dude, it was like so.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
well, I was kind of waiting, like, oh man, I remember that waffle.
That's so fun.
And they brought out one of those cutesy little syrup things.
Did you give her some of the waffle?
Yeah, we split it, but she was
okay.
like done.
Have you had the little waffles at like Jamba Juice? Those
Jamba
Belgian
Juice.
waffles?
Yeah,
Those
these
are
type-
so good.
You guys are putting me on right now.
But
and
that's
I love
like
it.
that's like very.
That's a true dessert right
but
there.
that's like plastic wrapped, like it's pre-baked, like it's not.
It's
fresh.
it's different, but they throw it back through the little like heater conveyor belt,
Throw
and
it
it has like the crisp. Yeah, they throw that ass back through the
They throw
conveyor
that
belt.
ass
Yeah, man. When I was in Dubai, there was a waffle place that just did the Belgian waffles. Belgian waffles are so
It's
good.
huge. The Belgian waffles. That's like where I kind of draw. It's like huge. It's massive, and I'm like, all right.
But what's the better waffle? That's the best waffle, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I mean, I like a classic, just normal size.
Square. Just a waffle.
Just a waffle, man.
Just put it on the press.
When do you guys
Oh,
think the
gross.
first waffle was made?
Oh,
Where?
shit.
When?
When?
Oh, when?
Where was definitely Canada.
I can see it being like fucking like some kind of weird like Great Depression food that someone concocts.
This was a World War II time. I guarantee it. 1947.
We're floating around the same kind of
I'm saying 1947.
20 years. 47.
Because I feel like it was like an accident, and you're like, hold on, dude, look how much syrup that holds.
I'm thinking that like, we're so poor, let's pour a bunch of fucking stuff in this like machine that we use to make boots or something, and then
And
made
we
a
have
waffle.
we have to make holes in it because we don't have that much. We got to use that. What is it? What's the answer?
1604.
Oh my
Whoa!
god.
That was the first.
Fucking prove. Is there a picture? of it?
Mesopotamia?
That's the first. That's the word waffle appears in the Brussels literature as early as 1604, and then the
Waffle and
Brussels
Brussels sprouts.
waffle, which is the Belgian waffle, dates back to 1874.
You don't say.
We were thinking America. We forgot
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Belgian's kind of in the name.
Right. Belgium.
Yeah.
I
We
know
got
you
real-
guys started guessing. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah,
I
we
don't know.
got real like American pride
I
on that
for
one.
real
Yeah.
thought we invented the waffle, dude.
Yeah, in the fucking Dust Bowl. That's what.
All the
Well,
cool shit we invented.
I was
I wish
kinda-
I was in Belgium right now.
Yeah.
Well, I watched that Seinfeld movie, Frosted, so I was kind of thinking like,
Heard it was
all right, it was
awful.
World War II. It depends who you ask. I liked it.
First
Really?
American instance of a waffle is 1725, brought over by Dutch immigrants.
1725 is
Yep.
way, even in America, is way.
I mean, that's before we became America, right? 1776 is when we
Yeah.
declare independence.
Yeah. There's people hiding from the British and eating waffles.
I'd feel safe with a waffle.
I would, yeah.
In my little attic with
You
a
could have a
lantern.
musket held to my head and I'm eating a waffle. I feel good.
when was the pancake invented?
Let me see.
You got to think it came
I think
first.
sooner. It's way lazier of a fucking product.
You got to think it
All you
came
need is a
first.
hot piece of rock and some that goop.
All right. I know that my reaction gives you somewhat. Take a guess.
Is it crazy? Is it like 13 something?
It's before.
Is it BC?
It's a yes.
It's BC.
It's BC.
It's BC. Jesus
The
was
hell?
snacking on pancakes.
Is it biblical?
Dude, 600 BC is the first recorded mention of
dinosaurs.
pancakes.
Dude, you can't.
That's like dinosaur times.
Is that the longest food ever?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm buying this,
Yeah.
Dude, there's ancient Greek poets who describe a warm pancake in his
You're
writings.
telling me JC was snacking on
I mean, you
pancakes.
figure-
Yeah, that was
J-
old news for JC.
dude. Well, you
JC.
figure like it's flour,
Flour,
Water.
water,
whatever makes stuff sweet.
How do you
Sugar,
make a
Vanilla, sugar.
It's not.
What
maybe
region is it? Does it say what
It's
region?
like where were they getting baking soda?
Yeah, ancient Greece. So
Oh,
it's a
they were
Greek
pretty
thing,
before
so-
their time.
Yeah, it's
They were
probably
pretty
closer to a
sophisticated.
crepe too. I bet.
Oh yeah, ancient Greece was supposed to be like a technological, like they were.
Yeah, and that was pancakes were the forefront of their technology.
We're forgetting eggs and butter,
The Greece
and then vanilla. If you
Greece
want
gets
fancy.
they get well they had eggs. Greece gets
Never
credit
had
for the
eggs.
wheel. Isn't that them?
Did they
They
do
get
that or
democracy.
Rome?
Democracy, the wheel, the pillar.
The pillar. They had a bunch of libraries. I
The
think libraries.
Sumerians invented the wheel, which are an ancient group from
I
Mesopotamia,
learned
so they're
so much
Egyptians.
more
I believe that
here
would
than
make
I
them.
did in history class.
Yeah, we're learning
Today?
a lot.
Yeah,
I like
is
this.
Rapid
This
fire.
is
yeah.
so sick.
Yeah, I took a. You know what is great? Just take a history class at a community college. It's
Wow.
cheap. I did it recently, but because I had the GI Bill, so I
Nice.
didn't have to pay for
Just
it. But
bored
it's
and you're
fuck-
like, oh,
you're just
yeah.
reading cool stories about how we won.
I mean, there's so many YouTube channels though that like show you fun history, like cool history. I like those. I
Yeah,
fall
yeah.
asleep to those a lot.
I like that stuff. I liked it when like Shane Gillis and Louis C.K. did the President's
That's fun.
podcast. I love that. So
I-
maybe I'm slowly reading a book about Teddy Roosevelt.
Who would have known white guy into this, but like war history is so fun
It's the
too.
best,
Like
yeah.
war
It's the
stories.
best. I read a book about Kennedy. It was just so good.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I bet
love
that's
that
good.
stuff.
Kennedy does
History's
rule.
great. Kennedy rules.
Dude, can you believe that French toast was invented before the waffle?
I can.
No. Hold on now.
I guess you're
can.
right. There's not the
Are they-
technology
by the
to-
French?
In
They didn't invent the French fry. though.
I dropped my bread on my
actually, sorry, I'm wrong. Rome invented it
Oh,
in
The
300 AD.
French toast?
Yeah.
that'd be funny if
And
they.
they called it French toast?
I can totally see that happening.
No, it was called Roman bread forever. And
Oh
then
no!
One day the French were just like, it's now French bread.
sweet
Did you just make that up?
No, I swear to God, this is
It
what
was
it
called
says.
Roman bread?
The Roman
Roman bread.
author Apicius included this in his cookbook titled Cooking and Dining in the Imperial Rome. For centuries, the French themselves called this dish Roman bread
That
until they
is-
changed it to French toast.
It is
'Cause Rome
like
fell.
that sweet bread.
Strict. I'm way more a Rome guy than I am.
Let's bring that
No
back.
one
Let's
likes
call that shit
strictly calling it Roman bread.
Roman bread from now
Roman
on.
bread.
Fuck
I
the
can
French.
totally see it being invented. It was an accident. You're making eggs, and you have your bread up here and your sugar
Yeah.
up here,
Yep.
and something happens, and they both fall, and you're
A
like,
cat,
oh fuck.
a fucking cat ran through
Cat,
the kitchen.
yeah, and then they both fall, and you're like, great. Well, I guess I'll eat this. As my last bread and egg and sugar.
I'm thinking like Cusco,
Cusco.
The Emperor's New Groove. I know that's a
Oh,
different. That's
I know
not-
Cusco.
Yeah,
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 I don't know
yeah.
by name.
Yeah.
Great movie.
There's a nice restaurant scene in that movie. That's kind of how I was picturing.
I
this.
love
But
restaurant
yeah,
scenes in
French
kids'
toast,
movies.
man. I love powdered sugar. Oh my gosh, me and my
Do you like
girlfriend.
powdered sugar?
About a year ago now. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but last November, me and my girlfriend went to New Orleans. You ever have a beignet?
Yes, I love a beignet.
Oh, Cafe
I
du
said- like-
Monde?
Like I said earlier, no, I got a bootleg one, but it's still so yummy. Like I said, not a big sweet guy,
Wait,
but
bootleg in New Orleans?
yeah, I mean it was just
wasn't
another
bootleg then.
place.
If it's in New Orleans,
yeah.
it rocks. It's
It wasn't the cafe.
Was it
though.
Cafe Beignet?
No,
Okay.
it was just some
That's another good
restaurant.
place.
It was just some restaurant that was on a corner.
Beignet was invented by us in the 18th century. Everything sticks out
New
with the
Okay,
Orleans.
that
beignet.
makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
nothing's weird about that one.
That's an 18th century food. I can
Mhm.
completely.
But beignet still, it's a French name. It's New Orleans. They're all black and French down there. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
Black
a weird,
and French.
Black and French. It's
It's
so
like a
strange.
crossover.
Yeah. Oh, down here in the bayou.
That's like when Johnny Bravo met the Powerpuff Girls. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the hell?
Damn, dude. Was that in your? You had to see that on Boomerang.
It was right. It was right.
That was a
after.
rewatch for you, dude.
Listen, I can say my generation of Cartoon Network's gone.
Yeah.
I turned on Cartoon Network recently. I'm like, what the hell are you showing?
I don't even know. Like, we had Codename Kids Next Door.
That was me.
Ruled.
I was there. Yeah.
But I feel like I was really young when I was watching that.
I remember being really young and watching that.
Same.
Yeah.
What's everyone's age? 27.
21.
30.
It was on.
Oh shit. Okay, we're a big gap away.
It wasn't Boomerang. It was on CN.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if we didn't get like the drop of it with our age, and then you got like
got
the
the drop.
rerun.
Thank you for
era.
saying our age.
Yeah, I don't think they were
Thank you for
playing-
grouping me in with you.
I got you,
appreciate
27,
that,
30, we're
dude.
They
close
weren't
enough.
playing new ones, I remember. But it was still like a show on Cartoon Network. Like they were showing.
That one,
It-
Ed, and Eddie ruled.
It aired from
They
02
showed that.
to 08.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Samurai Jack was pretty badass.
Samurai Jack was great. I do remember them.
Who voiced Samurai Jack? It was someone cool. It was like Mel
Samurai.
Gibson or something.
Who was it? What was the bad guy son like?
His
Jack.
name's Phil Lamar.
Okay, so not
Lamar.
who I said.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I remember new ones of that coming
that was
out.
Adult Swim.
I was
right?
more of an Adult Swim kid than Cartoon
So
Network.
what's his name?
I was sneaking out and turning on the TV.
What's his name?
Master Shake.
No.
Rylock?
The comedian. It's just I can't think of it right now. He had a show on Adult
Joe
Swim.
Pera?
No.
Tim
That's
Heidecker.
crazy. No. Is
Eric
that is Tim
Andre?
Heidecker? Yes, thank you.
Eric Andre.
Is Tim Heidecker Tim and Eric?
Yeah.
And who's Eric?
Eric Wareheim.
Eric Wareheim, Tim Heidecker.
They have like 7 shows on Adult Swim. They have like a billion shows.
I remember Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job.
That one was fun. That's like their
Yeah.
sketch show.
Yeah.
They have a bunch.
Are they comedians? Stand-ups?
No, they're like alt comics. They do like sketches.
so
they
they're-
have this like fake podcast.
They're like Matt Parker and Trey Stone.
Kind of, yeah, along somewhat.
Those
of
guys
lines.
are comedy icons,
Yeah.
heroes.
Mhm.
You guys have to watch on Paramount. I think there's
6 days or shit, whatever.
no, that is great. Yeah, that's amazing. Have you seen that? 6 Days to Air.
You should really watch. That one's so good.
It's a documentary about them making a South Park episode and how
Oh,
the
that's so
process
fun.
works. It literally happens the week it airs. So if it
Oh, that
airs on
rules.
Friday, they start on
That's
Sunday.
so funny.
They get the concept and they start the episode and then they deliver. It shows them like delivering, sending in the tape. It's
Yeah,
so
sitting in the room doing
Yeah.
the voices
Yeah.
and like
I
riffing
saw
shit.
a video of them. They're in front of like a class and they're teaching like storytelling and they're geniuses.
Yeah,
The way
Dude, watch that documentary. It is
Yeah,
unreal.
I got to.
And then, but what I was talking about is they just came out with like a 25th anniversary musical, or not a musical, but they did a live
I
performance.
saw it's
dude.
at the Red Rocks.
So sick,
Yeah.
man. It was. I watched it twice. It's
Really?
just so sick.
That's fun.
Yeah, those guys
Yeah.
are they don't get enough credit.
I think they bought the restaurant, Casa
Casa
Bonita.
Bonita.
Yeah,
I
they
went to
bought it.
Casa Bonita.
Really?
Yeah,
You do
I
it
went-
after they bought
I went
it?
after they bought it, and
I heard it sucks.
I don't think they bought it. I think that was like a rumor, or maybe they did.
Or they might have gave money, like invested
Yeah.
money. I
There's a
don't
little
think-
Cartman doll
That's fun.
up there, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I heard
And
it
it
was
smells like
horrible.
the Pirates of Caribbean in there, and like you're trying to
I
eat.
bet, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Not fun.
people are diving. The diving's cool, but it's weird, and it's like in a strip mall. It's not what you would think.
Yeah, I knew it was in a strip mall.
Yeah,
they
it's
they
very
bought
weird.
it
They
for
did buy it.
$3.1 million. But the whole thing is they were like, it's a shitty restaurant that was super shitty, but I liked it as a kid, so they were like, we're gonna just bring it back.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's supposed to be
When did
good.
they buy it?
Yeah.
2022
Oh,
or 2021.
I remember like
I
COVID
went,
was
I went,
threatening.
I
it.
went pre them buying it, so
Oh, that's hilarious.
I wonder if it's cool now.
Yeah, it says they put a lot into it, and there's like a bunch of articles where they were saying it was so much harder than they thought to like restore it and add all these things. It says they put $40 million of their own dollars into it.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's probably
dude.
better now.
It's
The
probably
place
gonna make
wa-
them so
the
much
place
money
was
now.
so weird. It's like the place was very weird. They give you these like fried bread empanadas as a dessert, and they're just flavorless. It's like this is our staple. The place is weird. There's like 3 gift shops inside. Strange. And
Interesting.
I bet it's dope now. I bet
They
they
said
cleaned it
that
up.
when they bought it in 2021, the floors, walls, and ceilings were rotting from the inside out. The plumbing was broken. Yeah, just
Dude,
it
so
was a
sick. They're
shit
so
show.
cool. They're from Garrison, Colorado, which is where the Red Rock Stadium is, and or one of they're like from they're just Colorado boys. Grew up, met each other. I think at Boulder. Never left. I believe they stayed. That's so sick.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, I like that. Just two bros making content.
Colorado's a sick state. You ever been?
I haven't been yet.
Oh, you would like it.
I gotta go.
You gotta go to Denver. It's a good comedy scene.
I hear Denver's a great comedy scene, but I also hear like bad things about like the city. People are
Well,
like, oh, it's boring.
Yeah, I thought it was sick. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It's like a real drinking culture.
Oh,
we
that's
were
fun.
downtown drinking, and then like Coors Field is right there. It's also
Mhm.
named after a beer. That's sick.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Where the Rockies play, and then I also snowboarded. The thing about Denver is like you have to drive to the mountains to snowboard. It's not like
Yeah.
right there. So, but when you land, it's beautiful because it's a valley and you just
Mhm.
mountains surrounded by mountains.
Yeah.
It's sick.
That's what I thought was cool about Vegas. You're like in a big circle.
Vegas is gorgeous, dude.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's the first
It
time I
really
saw
is.
the desert, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
Yeah, man. I grew up in the Southwest, so that's what I
The
know.
desert boy.
man. Yeah, I'm a desert boy. I grew up in Valencia, California, which is a desert, and then lived in Arizona a little bit. I love New Mexico. I worked in New Mexico for the summer before I moved here. New Mexico is a slept-on state. One
Yeah.
of my favorites. I fucking love
It looks
New-
gorgeous.
New Mexico and Arizona are both
Yeah.
my favorite.
I also used to
states.
swamp, seeing swamp all the time.
Yeah, man.
And
We'll
then-
bring you to. We'll expand your horizons,
Dude, please, I want
will.
to.
Taking you in a hot air balloon over Santa Fe.
Whoa, gay, but sounds awesome
Pretty
too.
awesome at the same time, dude, with a picnic basket.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. That doesn't sound awesome. It sounds
What-
lovely, actually.
are we at, what are we at?
We're at 52 minutes.
52 minutes, dude. Right at the finish line.
Right in the sweet spot.
Ready to slide home. Dive head
I'm gonna
first.
grab some food after this.
What are you thinking? Falafel?
I don't know. I'm thinking Korean barbecue, but not like where you cook it. Like there's like
Yeah,
there's
who's
like
got time for
speedier.
that?
There's speedier. No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go sit
Yeah.
down.
Right
and
next
think
door.
alone.
I think right next door is Korean barbecue.
Yeah, Corrente.
Dude,
it might
that
be
is-
Japanese, honestly.
No,
though.
I think it's. Oh, maybe. It's not. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
You can get some good bulgogi right there.
I might
dog.
get some golg.
Yeah, get
Let's-
some.
I might get some golg in me.
Get you some gold.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny is it's just listed as an Asian restaurant, so they do not specify. So
That's
sure, it
insane.
could be Korean if we want.
I'm gonna Bourdain it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk in there.
It's Bourdain to get a Negroni. Yeah, dude, it is. That's the worst drink you could possibly get.
Yeah, I don't like
They're
it.
so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got one time. Awful,
Ugh.
horrendous.
You know what I'm not a fan of? I don't like an old fashioned. I'm like,
Oh, I
I love whiskey. Whiskey's my favorite drink.
I love old fashions.
I love whiskey
Brandon,
so much.
I think you're on board with that.
I
too,
love
right?
it.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite cocktail.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know something about it.
They're good. It's a sweet little whiskey drink. I like it.
So I don't like sweet. I just like whiskey. Like if I'm gonna get just whiskey
But
rocks.
the old fashioned has a weird little balance to it. They do a
Ugh.
good job. What's
You gotta hold it in your mouth, like it comes in and it's like sharp, and if you hold it, it lets like the sweet set in. So if you like have to hold it for a second or two and then drink it.
it's nice.
Ah, man,
It's nice. I like whiskey because it stings my lips and
Mhm.
it like tingles your lips.
that's nice.
I like that. Tequila doesn't do that.
Tequila just says like, hey, this you're about to drink this and it's gonna be really gross. Here, it's
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
What
Well,
tequila
if
is.
you get, you know what changed my life, dude? You know what fucking changed my life? DeVry University. No, I went to. Do you even get that reference, DeVry?
yeah.
You get that reference, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was a West Coast thing, but chilled tequila goes down like water. If you just ask for it frozen, or not frozen,
Okay.
but they bring it to you
This-
like from the freezer, it goes right down the pipe.
What is good for the free? It comes
Like at
This-
at a nice bar, like a Mexican
Yeah,
restaurant, or a
nice,
tequila place.
You order it chilled.
yeah.
Maybe
the
not.
term.
Maybe
we
not
get,
Chewy's.
We get that at Chewy's.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
get
you
chill.
just chill it and goes right down the pipe. Tequila's the only alcohol that's an upper, and so I drink tequila on like stand-up nights. And it gets-
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make horrible decisions tonight.
I don't get drunk though.
Same. I don't get drunk, but it leads to me drinking more. It's kind of like Adderall. It's liquid Adderall.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be making.
Oh,
bad
you
decisions.
stay focused on tequila.
I stay focused until like beer 8 or 9, and then I'm like, okay, the tequila kind of fucked me here.
Yeah. Do you drink tequila at all? Do you like mezcal?
I like it. I've only had it a couple times. I do like it.
Yeah, it's popping off. It's like a tequila and
Very cowboy.
yeah. Well, it's like a tequila whiskey mix.
Mexican.
Yeah, because they distill it underground.
Tastes like barbecue.
For whatever reason, it gives it a smoky thing. I like it. I'm not ripping shots of it, but I like a nice
Yeah.
you know, make a nice little cocktail.
Yeah. I mostly drink beer, but like I usually have a shot at like a JMO, like a nice JMO with my beer.
That's big. That's big. We have a special. Sunset Strip has a Lone Star Jameson special. People love that.
Yeah, yesterday was 1 shot of Jameson and then 5 Pacificos, and it was beautiful.
You drank that yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get drunk?
Yeah, I was hammered.
Okay.
I was hammered. Yeah.
I was gonna say you're not getting.
Yeah,
drunk
I
after
woke up
that,
with a
dude.
Sharpie tattoo.
Nice.
I have a Sharpie tattoo, which is
Classic.
if I was a little more drunk, I probably would have been a real tattoo.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I kind of wanna. You ever have those days, like I feel like even though I feel like shit right now, I kind of just want to go hard tonight.
Go drink.
I
What
don't
day is
know
it today?
about this
Thursday?
Thursday. Yeah.
First day you working tonight?
Yeah.
Go
Secret
hard.
show, baby.
Go hard.
Yeah,
Get hammered.
We'll see what happens. But I think it's a good place to wrap it up. This is all right. So we're a little backlogged right now, just so you know.
Nice.
This is going to come out in 2 weeks,
Oh, nice.
and then I think we'll eventually
September 19th is when this comes out.
even at September 19th.
Shout out September 19th.
It's only
Um,
2 weeks from now.
If you're listening
Yeah.
to this, we did not forget 9/11.
If I die, you have permission to release it
May
on
I?
September 19th.
May
yes.
I?
If
I'm
I
gonna edit
die
it.
between them.
I'm gonna edit it and make you look like a monster.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, do that. That's fine.
But what do you have? Do you have anything coming up in that weekend? September 19th.
No, that doesn't even seem real to me.
Do you have your plug your pod? Man?
Yeah, guys, follow me on YouTube. I don't know why I looked over there. Follow me on YouTube at Captain Wright. It's just Captain Space Wright, WRIGHT, and my Instagram is the same. And that's just where you can find a bunch of fun content.
Very fun. Captain's the man. Great stand-up. If you're in Austin,
Oh,
you can
gas
see him
me
at the
up.
Sunset Strip and other places. Brando?
Brandon Lejean _ on Instagram. All my dates and stuff are there. Weekly shows in Austin.
What do people say? How do people fuck up your name when they say it?
Legendre.
Legendre.
is one. I get that one, though. They're
think
sounding it out.
Legendre?
Legendre. Legendre.
That one you should let go.
Lingerie.
You should let
That
go.
one's
When
fine.
someone
Yeah, that's my
when someone says
favorite.
Legendary,
Lingerie.
Lingerie is like the like.
Being an
Hey,
asshole.
no, it's like I feel like it's always like a friend being like, "Hey, I don't know how to say your name, so here's like my silly attempt."
So
at
like
it.
Okay.
when you're at a place and you know your name's gonna be called and you assume that it's gonna get butchered, and they nail it. How often does that happen?
Never. The only
Okay.
places are in Louisiana
Oh
and
yeah,
France.
Yeah,
are
if
the
you-
only places I've
yeah,
had that
if you
happen.
go down to New Orleans.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Lejans down there.
Because I was gonna say, if you're at like the DMV and they call your name and get it like spot on, does it like do you? Oh, nice.
It makes me nervous.
Brandon Legini.
Yeah. I got Legender one time. They were like
Legender.
Brandon Legender, and I was like, that's a decent
pretty
guess.
close.
I like that.
Legender.
Like LeBron James.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. All right, well, yep, this will come out the 19th, something like that. And thanks for tuning into our publication. We're here for the truth. We're here for the facts. And please educate yourself and vote. This has been the Captain's Dogs. Huh? That's a good message. Woof woof.